There's a site on the internet called Craigslist. It's a site where you can buy stuff for really cheap prices. I myself have bought a lot of great things. We bought a new bike, TV, and an Xbox One X all for really low prices. Honestly, it's a really good site. Except for this one time. It was a normal day like any other while not fighting evil. Me, Daisy, and my son baby Luigi were having fun doing nothing and just relaxing. My son asked me if I could buy him a laptop on Craigslist for a school project. I said sure because we needed a new laptop. So we went over to the computer to find us a decent deal. We were searching for about 20 minutes when we found what looked like a great bargain. It was a laptop price for only $150, and it was said to have all previous accounts on it. It seemed like a miracle. My wife didn't like the look of it. She said it didn't seem legit. I told her it wouldn't be, but now as I realize what I said, it was probably the stupidest thing I'd ever said. I was too busy thinking that it was the greatest deal ever. I called the man who was offering the laptop. He told me to meet him at a gas station about 30 minutes away from my house. I agreed, and we went to go pick it up. I got to the gas station right on time. And about 5 minutes late, I saw some headlights in the distance. I told my son to stay in the car in case things got rough. The pickup truck parked right in front of my van. And someone stepped out. An energy drink zombie stepped out and asked if I was Luigi. I said yes, of course.
But my friend does bring the laptop in his pickup truck. He'll be here in about 5 minutes.
The fact that he said his friend was coming sent some chills down my spine, and I wondered if this was a trap. But I shook it off and waited. Then 5 minutes later, 2 pickup trucks and 1 monster trucks pulled into the gas station. At this point I knew it was a trap. Out of the trucks came out 7 more zombies. Fireworks zombie, Surfer zombie, Stealthy imp, and wizard, pirate, Dark Ages, and trucker gargantuars. The trucker gargantuar, who I presumed to be the leader, yelled at me to hand over the money. I threw my wallet at them for them to take however much money they wanted. I could have probably taken them, but I was afraid for my son in the car. Trucker gargantuar took out like $300, my most recent pay. He then looked angry like he was expecting more to be in there. He then sent his 2 best gargantuar goons to get my son from the car. I pleaded to the 2 gargantuars to let me go and to not take my son because he didn't do anything. But they blew me off and just kept on walking. I still remember the blood-curdling scream from my son as the Dark Ages gargantuar broke the window and said to my son in a creepy voice,
"Here's Gergie."
What happened next is only what I consider to be a miracle from God himself. The trucker gargantuar called back his 2 gargoons because we could see that there were full and red lights coming from behind. Apparently, a police car saw what was going on and drove straight down towards the scene. As soon as the police siren started blaring, the trucker yelled for everybody to beat it, and within seconds, all of the zombies were barreling down the highway. The police officer caught one of the trucks that had the fireworks zombie, energy drink zombie, and stealthy imp. They were all taken to jail. I told the officer that I was attacked when I came to buy a laptop from them. It was a trap to rob me of my money. Heck, the officer even asked if he could escort me home. I accepted because I didn't want the trucker guard to follow me home. They even got the 3 zombies they caught to rat out on the others, except Trucker and his 2 gargantuar friends. Much to my disappointment, I don't know what happened to Trucker, Dark Ages, and Pirate gargantuars, but I hope they never bother anyone ever again.